The Grand Canyon, with its breathtaking beauty and towering cliffs, hides mysteries that even nature itself can't unravel. In this vast wonderland, where stories of adventure turn into chilling mysteries, we explore incidents of individuals who disappeared without a trace. From hikers facing the scorching heat to a person spending 11 days in the -8 degrees, the Grand Canyon whispers stories that caution us about its dangerous secrets. Join us as we will reveal the majestic secrets of the Grand Canyon. The Great Grand Canyon is significant due to its history, majesty, and vastness. This story is about Floyd Roberts III, who loved nature, and his explorer nature brought him to the Grand Canyon. This is where the Grand Canyon tested his willpower and put him in a horrific tale for coming visitors. The story begins in June 2016, when the western part of the Grand Canyon, Arizona, witnessed burning temperatures, with records reaching 36 degrees Celsius. The intense heat created challenging conditions for hiking, making it critical for visitors to stay hydrated and take precautions. The surrounding landscape, characterized by stony ground and stunning views, added to the beauty of the adventure. However, the harsh conditions also posed risks, and tragically, Roberts went missing, with no clue in the vastness of 17 square miles. Ned Bryant and Floyd Roberts have been hiking together in the Grand Canyon since 1992. Over 2 decades, the two friends established an exemplary friendship. Bryant was a board member of the Grand Canyon Hikers and Backpackers Association, and Roberts was a professional hiker. On June 16, 2016, Roberts planned the hike with Ned Bryant and his daughter, Madeline Bryant. The trio started on a 9-day journey across the Shivwitz Plateau. They planned to exit the canyon through Separation Canyon, with dreams of riverside camping in the starting days and an optimistic finish on June 26th. Equipped with 2 gallons of water, a week's worth of food, and vital hiking gear, Roberts joined the expedition prepared for the challenges ahead. The group faced a decision point on a hill at 4:45 p.m. as the sun dipped behind the canyon walls. Roberts decided to take a different route. The plan was to reunite on the other side of the hill. Suspense turned to concern when, at the decided point, Roberts was nowhere to be found, and anxious moments turned into a desperate search. Bryant and his daughter started to look for Roberts on the road, but Floyd had vanished, leaving the canyon into a mystery. According to sources, Roberts was last seen near Kelly Tanks. He was heading towards Trail Canyon. This area was known as the Western Grand Canyon Parashant National Monument. Roberts' disappearance urged Bryant and his daughter to camp for the night, hoping that Roberts would return. The next day, when the hope decreased, they hiked to an area with mobile signals. They reported Floyd missing to the National Park Service on Saturday, June 18th. The day the search team started operations, the temperature went to 33 degrees C. Despite the extreme heat conditions, the search team, which consisted of 15 people, did its best to locate the 52-year-old hiker. With sniffer dogs leading the way, the search became a collective effort. 7 ground teams and the National Park Service (NPS) helicopter descended upon the Rocky Canyon. The search covered over 10 square miles of challenging landscape. The Grand Canyon Parashant National Monument and Mojave County residents joined forces with the Grand Canyon National Park Search and Rescue Team. The search extended to the Coconino County Search and Rescue, as the combined efforts navigated the remote and rough canyon landscape. As this was a rocky area, transportation to this isolated landscape required hours of patience. A makeshift base camp was set up near Kelly Tanks to provide the dedicated search teams with shade, water, food, and essential resources. They pressed on for 6 days, battling the relentless heat and challenging canyon, tirelessly scouring the canyon's depths. Although the search teams needed more space to look for Roberts, he was nowhere to be found. As the 7th day dawned, a tough decision surfaced. On June 24th, the search was scaled back, and authorities shifted into a mode of limited yet continuous efforts. The Grand Canyon, echoing with mystery, continued challenging those who sought answers amidst its grandeur. Roberts' disappearance is still a mystery and caution for other hikers who dare to explore the untamed Grand Canyon. Friendship of the same age bonds a perfect connection between two people. But when a teenage mind tries to fit in with the older minds, there are some consequences. Justin Lee Richardson was a 13-year-old boy born and raised in North Arizona. Later, he moved to his father's house in Tucson, located south of the Grand Canyon. Justin's mother was living separately from his father in Flagstaff. Justin was very popular with the town, as there was not much population, and most people were closely bound with each other. Without the observation of a mother, Justin lived a free life as his father was not a strict parent. The boy was free to go out and invite friends over to the house to throw parties. No one knew that Justin had started using drugs and alcohol a year before he went missing. Justin was only 13, and this was a very stressful situation. On the unfortunate evening of June 29, 2001, Justin and his 3 older friends went to a drug party in Kaibab National Forest. His elder friends hosted this party. His friends were reported to be aged between 18 and 21. The dangerous seduction of methamphetamine tempted the party. Having already indulged in partying, the group went to a private spot 5 miles west of the Moki Lodge. When the drug seduction rises high, 2 friends become separated from Justin and another man. Worried about their missing friends, Justin and his friend braved the darkness to seek them out. Without their knowledge, the lost pair had wandered far south, misled by the railroad tracks, while Justin's group persisted in their search. Justin and his friend continued their search along the railway track, hoping to find a way to some nearby station. When morning light broke, Justin's friend claimed to have drifted into a drug-induced slumber, only to wake at 5 p.m. and discover Justin had vanished. Instead of seeking help, the man silently returned, leaving Justin's fate in the forest shadows. On the other hand, when he did not return home for 2 days later, his family, gripped by worry, reported his disappearance to the local police on July 2nd. The missing report set the stage for an unsettling mystery in the middle of Kaibab National Forest. The search started after 2 weeks. The dense forest, spanning 64 miles, became the stage for an extensive search involving foot patrols, horseback riders, vehicles, and even helicopters scouring the skies. Despite these efforts, Justin remained missing, leaving his whereabouts hidden in mystery. Initially dismissed as a teenage runaway, investigators soon uncovered an unexpected twist. Justin left home several times before that day. He had a girlfriend in Chicago, but there was yet to be a clue of his departure to Chicago. As time passed, the focus shifted dramatically. Investigators, once clearing the 3 men Justin partied with, now suspected foul play. Another twist in the case was one of the 3 men's deaths. Although his death was attributed to a mysterious case of mistaken identity, it intensified the intrigue. In 2014, the Cold Case Unit unveiled secret information. The evidence suggested that Justin returned to Moki Lodge that fateful night. The details of this evidence remained undisclosed, heightening the suspense. After more than a decade of search, this case is still challenging for Coconino County's sheriff. Justin Lee Richardson, a young soul lost in the shadows, has disappeared for 23 years. The sheriff's office, known for its victory rescues, holds Justin's case as the mystery that eludes them. Despite their remarkable record, Justin remains the puzzle they need help solving. The night he disappeared haunts the community, and the officers believe someone out there holds the key to the mystery, a silent witness perhaps, who witnessed the secrets of that fateful night. In 2015, in the vast expanse of the Grand Canyon, a young geology student named Drake Kramer disappeared without a trace. The canyon, stretching over 285 square miles, became a mysterious puzzle for search and rescue teams. Drake, a 21-year-old from San Antonio, Texas, went on an unfortunate journey that distressed his worried parents, Robin and Brenda Kramer. It all began on a Saturday, January 31, 2015, when Drake was last spotted at the south rim of the Grand Canyon. Little did anyone know that this would be the starting point of a horrific tale. Drake checked out of the Bright Angel Lodge the following day, and from that moment he vanished from the sight of his friends and family. Unaware of his plans, his parents were fighting in a tense situation when they received a puzzling text message from their son. In the text, Drake cryptically stated that he needed to be with Mother Earth, leaving his parents worried and concerned. No one knew his plan. He may have gone hiking or gone somewhere. Drake's father, Mr. Kramer, shed light on his son's recent state of mind. Just days before he went missing, Drake seemed to be in good spirits when they watched the film American Sniper together on January 29th. Mr. Kramer revealed that his son, who worked at Lowe's and studied geology at Northwest Vista College, had recently started school. When they tried to contact his friends, they said Drake was staying with one of his colleagues. His parents, attempting to unravel the mystery, texted their son on Sunday, questioning his whereabouts. To their shock, they learned that Drake had unexpectedly traveled over 1,000 miles to Arizona. His father, Mr. Kramer, expressed that such impulsive behavior was entirely out of character for his son. Drake was an experienced adventurer and had visited the Grand Canyon several times. After receiving his missing report, the National Park Service searched ground and air. The vastness of the Grand Canyon became a challenge for the search and rescue teams. A search team started the search operation on the ground and by air. Despite their unstopped efforts, no further breakthroughs came. The suspense spread like a heavy fog, thick with uncertainty and unanswered questions. The search parties fought with the challenges of the bumpy surface and the blazing sun, but they did not find any clue. The heart of the Grand Canyon did not reveal its secrets, and Drake Kramer remained missing. No one knew what had happened to him on that fateful day. With its towering cliffs and rugged landscapes, the canyon silently witnessed the unresolved mystery. The harsh nature of the Grand Canyon resonated with the unanswered questions surrounding Drake's disappearance, leaving the search parties with a sense of helplessness. The story of Drake Kramer, the geology student who vanished into the Grand Canyon's vastness, remained uncertain. With its enigmatic twists and turns, the canyon had tested the limits of suspense, leaving the search parties with a profound realization. Some mysteries nature keeps hidden, and some tales may never find their resolution. The strength of the human spirit in the face of the unknown nature was tested by the challenging landscape and the haunting absence of answers. The missing story of Drake Kramer became a severe alarm of nature's mysteries. In the picturesque town of Cody, Wyoming, a young man named Morgan Elias Heimer lived. From his early days, Morgan developed a deep connection with the open wilderness, exploring the wonders of nature that surrounded him. As he grew older, Morgan's passion for outdoor adventures led him to the University of Wyoming, where he studied English. However, his heart belonged to the wild, and he dreamt of becoming a river guide. He wanted to navigate the forceful waters with the skill of an experienced outdoorsman and the grace of a fantastic swimmer. On June 2, 2015, Morgan guided a group on an 8-day rafting trip along the Colorado River in the majestic Grand Canyon. The journey had been a success, with 6 days of thrilling adventures. The group approached Pumpkin Spring, a unique orange rock formation with warm but toxic waters. Little did they know this serene location would become the backdrop for an inexplicable disappearance. As the clock struck 4 p.m., the group led by Morgan navigated a side stream near Pumpkin Spring. Morgan conversed with the lead rafting guide inside the beauty of the canyon. Something caught his attention, and he mentioned taking some time off that afternoon. The lead guide, pulled away by a client, briefly turned away. When he looked back, Morgan had vanished, leaving no trace behind. A dark-colored astral personal flotation device, a blue plaid long-sleeve shirt, Chaco flip-flop sandals, a maroon baseball cap, and brightly colored shorts were the last memories of Morgan's presence. Concern gripped the group when Morgan failed to join them for an afternoon swim and dinner. Around 7 p.m., a member reported him missing. The Grand Canyon echoed with worry as park rangers and search and rescue teams scoured the river and surrounding areas. They searched every inch from mile markers 211, 215 to Diamond Creek, 12 miles west of Pumpkin Spring. Interviews with Tour West employees, rafting group members, and fellow river guides provided no clues. 6 agonizing days they were passed with no sign of Morgan. With its towering cliffs and hidden curves, the canyon became an ominous labyrinth where hope and uncertainty intertwined. Despite the extensive efforts, the canyon guarded its secrets, refusing to yield any clues about Morgan's whereabouts. The investigators, believing in Morgan's skill and experience, needed clarification on more findings. As the search expanded, the canyon's wilderness became a drama stage. Wild rapids, towering cliffs, splashing waters, and elusive wildlife posed challenges to the search parties. The air was filled with suspense, and the rocky surface added to the complexity of the quest. With each passing day, the unanswered questions loomed, casting a shadow over the canyon's majesty. Days turned into nights, and the search yielded no breakthrough. The once vibrant canyon now held a sense of mystery. Morgan's fate remained unanswered with the vastness of the Grand Canyon. Investigators assumed that Morgan might have drowned, but the absence of his body left a question mark. Yet in the uncertain situation, another assumption emerged. It was a possibility that Morgan had taken his own life. The mental struggles that someone might hide deep within were pondered upon. Morgan's sudden need for a break hinted at a personal battle, a priority that led him into the canyon's depths. However, the canyon refused to divulge its secrets, and Morgan's disappearance persisted as a mystery. His Charlie Project listing, marked as Lost Missing, was a haunting reminder of an untold story. The Grand Canyon, with its towering cliffs and rugged landscapes, stood as a silent witness to the enigma of Morgan Elias Heimer. The Grand Canyon held on to its secrets, leaving Morgan's tale suspended in the echoes of the canyon winds. The story of a young river guide seemingly vanished into thin air and became a haunting chapter in the annals of the canyon's mysteries. This story echoed through the canyons, leaving an indelible mark on the untamed spirit of nature. Martin O'Connor lived in the peaceful town of LaPorte, Texas. At 58, he was known for his connection to nature and a desire to seek solace. One day, Martin's life took an unexpected turn, leading him to the vast expanse of the Grand Canyon. It all began on December 15, 2019, when Martin abruptly left his brother's home, leaving behind a note that hinted at a quest to sort things out. A mysterious package postmarked from Coconino County arrived days later, containing Martin's passport, a will, and other personal things. Concerns grew as no one could reach Martin, and his brother revealed a past attempt to return to a monastery in Colorado, ending in denial. On December 23rd, Martin's family reported him missing. He was last seen on December 22nd at the Yavapai Lodge in Grand Canyon National Park. Extreme winter weather gripped the region. At night, the temperature should drop to -8 degrees. The park officials, faced with scant information, investigated the missing persons. A national outpouring of concern followed, and hope intertwined with worry as the search for Martin unfolded. The search for Martin O'Connor commenced as winter winds howled through the Grand Canyon. Park rangers faced the challenges of harsh weather and the uneven surface of the Grand Canyon. Following the unfolding drama, the public anxiously awaited updates on Martin's fate. On December 30th, a press release captured national attention, bringing Martin's plight to the forefront. Within the snow flurries and biting cold, rangers tirelessly scoured the New Hants Trail, an unmaintained rim-to-river path favored by experienced adventurers. The search reached its climax on January 2nd, when a tip from hikers led rangers to a stunning discovery: Martin O'Connor walking 3 miles below the rim. Martin called out, not seeking assistance, but wanting rangers to know his location. This news was a beacon of hope for Martin's family. He was rescued safely on January 2nd, 2020. Many questions tempered the relief of Martin's safe discovery. Well-wishers expressed their joy online, but curiosity persisted. Why was Martin in the canyon without a permit? What transpired during those 11 days? This was a crucial question, as surviving in the -8 degree temperature was a question. According to the reports, Martin was incredibly fit and accustomed to the elements. Only Martin O'Connor knew the intricacies of his journey. From checking out of Yavapai Lodge on December 22nd to interacting with hikers on January 2nd, the suspenseful saga of his disappearance had an unexpected twist. A man battling his mind, navigating the wilderness of the Grand Canyon and his inner struggles.